Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of America's most fascinating treasures, the top 6 Washington quarter dollar. This isn't just any pocket change, it's a powerful piece of history, minted at the legendary Denver Mint, carrying the legacy of George Washington himself. From its bold eagle design to its hidden varieties and rising collector value, this coin is turning heads in the numismatic world. Let's get started. First up, in the 1979 D. Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of American numismatics, captivating collectors with its enduring beauty, historical depth, and representation of late 20th century U.S. minting excellence. Bearing the prominent D mint mark of the Denver Mint, this coin embodies a pivotal moment in American coinage when precision, symbolism, and national pride were at the forefront of design and production. Today, the 1979 D. Washington quarter continues to capture the imagination of enthusiasts, not merely for its face value, but for its role as a tangible link between America's past and the evolving artistry of modern numismatics. For collectors, it is more than just a 25-cent piece. It is a gleaming emblem of history, artistry, and legacy preserved in metal form. The historical backdrop of the 1979 D quarter traces back to the enduring Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1979, the series had already cemented itself as a mainstay of American coinage, admired for its patriotic imagery and durability in circulation. The Denver Mint, known for producing coins of exceptional quality and striking consistency, was one of the key mints that year, contributing millions of quarters to sustain national demand. Although no major design changes were made in 1979, this issue marks a continuation of an era just before the U.S. Mint began major transitions in technology and design in the early 1980s. Thus, the 1979 D quarter holds historical importance as one of the last purely traditional quarters before the arrival of more modern minting processes, offering collectors a nostalgic window into a classic age of American coinage. The obverse of the 1979 D quarter features the timeless portrait of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, a design that had adorned the nation's quarters since the series began. Washington's strong yet composed profile face is left, framed by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the year 1979 prominently displayed below. The small but distinctive D mint mark rests near Washington's ponytail, signifying its Denver origin. On the reverse, the coin displays an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows while perched atop olive branches, a powerful symbol of America's readiness to defend peace and freedom. Struck in a copper-nickel clad composition with a pure copper core, the coin weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade conditions, the 1979 D quarter reveals exceptional luster, sharp details, and mirror-like surfaces that make it especially eye-catching to collectors. What makes the 1979 D Washington quarter particularly intriguing to collectors are the subtle variations and condition-based rarities that distinguish certain specimens from the rest. While the coin was produced in large quantities, over 489 million pieces, finding one in pristine, uncirculated, or mint-state condition is surprisingly difficult due to heavy circulation and the coin's age. High-grade examples, espec. Rarity in the case of the 1979 D quarter is not based on mintage alone, but on the survival of quality examples over time. Most quarters from this era were used extensively in daily transactions, meaning that only a small fraction remains in exceptional condition today. Coins that have retained their original mint luster, free of contact marks or wear, are particularly prized. Collectors also seek out specimens with strong strikes and full detail on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, hallmarks of superior minting quality. The difficulty of finding such coins in near-perfect condition amplifies their rarity and fuels continued interest among serious numismatists. In today's numismatic market, the 1979 D Washington quarter exhibits a steady and dependable value trajectory. Circulated examples typically hold modest value, often trading at or near face value. However, in uncirculated or certified mint-state condition, the coin's worth increases dramatically. Mint-state 65 examples often fetch between $15 and $25, while those graded MS-66 can reach $40 to $60. Rare, top-graded coins in MS-67 condition, particularly those with strong eye appeal and full strikes, have sold for $300 to $600 at auctions. Exceptional pieces with unique tunning or striking qualities can exceed $1,000 depending on collector demand and market timing. This steady appreciation reflects the coin's dual allure as both a historic artifact and an enduring symbol of American craftsmanship. For collectors aiming to add a 1979 D Washington quarter to their portfolios, several key strategies can enhance the experience. Prioritize coins certified by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and grade accuracy. When inspecting raw coins, look for strong detail in Washington's hair, clear definition on the eagle's wings, and minimal surface blemishes. Seek examples that exhibit brilliant luster or subtle natural toning, both of which elevate aesthetic value. Participation in reputable coin shows, online auctions, or established dealer networks can yield high-quality acquisitions and deepen numismatic knowledge. Equally important, store your coins in airtight holders or protective slabs to safeguard them from environmental damage and handling wear. Preservation plays a vital role in maintaining the long-term value of the 1979 D quarter. Because the coin's surface can be sensitive to moisture and abrasion, it's best to handle it minimally and always with cotton gloves. Avoid cleaning the coin, as improper methods can diminish its natural patina and drastically reduce its collector appeal. Proper storage in a temperature-controlled environment helps maintain the integrity of its metallic composition, ensuring the coin retains its original brilliance and fine details for generations to come. Collectors who emphasize care and conservation often see their investment appreciate steadily as high-quality examples become increasingly rare. The 1979 D Washington quarter also holds emotional and cultural appeal, serving as a reminder of an America in transition, poised between traditional craftsmanship and modern minting innovation. It embodies the enduring respect for George Washington, the nation's founding leader, while reflecting the technical mastery of the Denver Mint during a dynamic era in U.S. coinage. Collectors are drawn not only to the coin's tangible qualities but also to its symbolism, unity, endurance, and the timeless spirit of American independence. In this way, the 1979 D quarter transcends its monetary value to become a miniature monument of American pride. In conclusion, the 1979 D Washington quarter dollar represents a perfect harmony of history, artistry, and collectability. From its distinguished portrait of George Washington to the powerful eagle emblem on its reverse, every detail of this coin resonates with meaning and craftsmanship. Its status as a sought-after piece in mint condition, coupled with its accessible entry point for new collectors, ensures its place as a prized treasure in the numismatic world. Whether cherished for its beauty, its historical connections, or its investment potential, the 1979 D quarter continues to captivate enthusiasts as a shining testament to America's rich coinage legacy, a timeless reminder that even the smallest coins can hold the grandest stories of a nation's past. Next up, in the 1995 P Washington quarter dollar stands as one of the most captivating and admired pieces in modern American coinage, a coin that continues to fascinate collectors for its elegant design, historical resonance, and enduring legacy. Minted in Philadelphia, this quarter represents the continuation of a long and storied lineage that began in 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1995 P issue in particular has emerged as a favorite among numismatists due to its combination of aesthetic refinement, symbolic depth, and intriguing minting characteristics. With the passage of time, this coin has grown from a common circulating piece into a prized treasure, cherished by enthusiasts who recognize its significance as both an artistic and historical artifact. From a historical perspective, the 1995 P Washington quarter occupies a transitional period in American coinage. The mid-1990s marked the twilight years of the original Washington design before the advent of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, a revolutionary series that would reshape modern collecting. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, identifiable by the P Mint mark, the 1995 issue continued the proud tradition of honoring America's first president while bridging the gap between classic and contemporary designs. During this period, the U.S. Mint placed emphasis on maintaining the timeless integrity of the Washington portrait, ensuring that each strike upheld the dignity and character of its namesake. The year also coincided with significant national and economic shifts, giving this coin an added layer of historical depth, serving as a tangible connection to the United States of the mid-1990s. The design of the 1995 P Washington quarter remains one of the most iconic in U.S. numismatics, a masterpiece of simplicity and symbolism. On the obverse, John Flanagan's portrait of George Washington, adapted from Jean Anton Houdon's 1785 bust, retains its stately and dignified appearance. The inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 1995 frame the commanding profile of the nation's first president. On the reverse, the majestic eagle with outstretched wings stands atop a bundle of arrows, flanked by olive branches, powerful emblems of peace and preparedness. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition with a reeded edge, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In high-grade, uncirculated or proof-like condition, the 1995 P quarter radiates with a crisp brilliance and fine detail that make it an instant eye-catcher in any collection. The rarity and appeal of the 1995 P Washington quarter are enhanced by the quest for flawless examples. Although millions were minted for circulation, coins that remain in pristine mint-state condition are much scarcer than their original numbers suggest. Circulating examples suffered from extensive wear and contact marks, reducing the availability of high-grade survivors. Collectors particularly prize coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, as these exhibit exceptional luster, sharp strike, and minimal abrasions. In addition, certain varieties such as minor doubled dies or striking anomalies add further intrigue, with error examples commanding strong premiums due to their rarity and uniqueness. In terms of market value, the 1995 P Washington quarter holds solid standing among modern issues. Circulated examples typically hold face value, but uncirculated coins in superb gem condition can fetch anywhere between $50 and $300, depending on grade and eye appeal. Exceptional specimens with near-perfect surfaces may reach up to $1,000 or more in top-certified grades. The steady appreciation of high-quality Washington quarters, particularly those struck in the final years before the State Quarter Series, underscores their growing collector demand. The coin's enduring design, coupled with its relatively short window before the introduction of a new series, ensures continued interest and value growth among both novice and seasoned collectors. For collectors seeking to add the 1995 P Washington quarter to their holdings, attention to condition and provenance is paramount. Prioritizing coins that have been professionally graded by PCGS, NGC, or ANACS offers peace of mind regarding authenticity and preservation. When possible, collectors should seek examples with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and crisp detailing on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Proper storage in airtight holders or capsules is essential to prevent oxidation and surface damage, preserving the coin's original brilliance. Collectors are also encouraged to engage with numismatic communities, attend coin shows, and review auction listings to gain insight into current trends and pricing for this distinctive issue. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1995 P Washington quarter embodies a profound cultural and historical legacy. It reflects a period of transition in American coin design, bridging the traditional and the modern while upholding the principles of artistry, symbolism, and national pride. Each coin serves as a miniature monument to George Washington's enduring influence and to the nation's evolving story. For many collectors, the 1995 P issue symbolizes the end of an era, a final chapter in the long reign of the classic Washington Eagle design before the U.S. Mint embarked on its ambitious statehood commemorations. Even among seasoned collectors, the 1995 P quarter stands out for its balance of accessibility and distinction. It offers both entry-level appeal for new hobbyists and high-grade investment potential for advanced numismatists. Its design, steeped in American tradition, and its connection to a pivotal moment in modern minting make it a timeless addition to any collection. Whether preserved in a complete Washington quarter set or displayed as a standalone piece, it never fails to capture attention and admiration. As the years pass, the 1995 P Washington quarter continues to gain recognition not merely as a piece of currency, but as a symbol of craftsmanship and continuity. Collectors often describe it as a coin that rewards both the eye and the imagination, a small yet powerful link to the legacy of the nation's founding ideals. The clarity of its strike, the balance of its composition, and the resonance of its imagery combine to make it one of the most aesthetically satisfying quarters of its generation. In conclusion, the 1995 P Washington quarter dollar stands as a shining example. 1995 P Washington quarter also holds a special place among transitional-era coins, as it marked one of the final issues before the United States Mint shifted focus toward more commemorative and regionally themed designs. This transition elevated the 1995 P's significance, representing the closing chapter of the original Eagle reverse that had defined the nation's quarter for over 6 decades. Collectors often view it as a bridge between the classic artistry of the early 20th century and the innovative creativity of the modern minting era. Its enduring popularity among numismatists is a testament to its refined design, consistent strike quality, and the symbolic weight it carries as a farewell to a traditional American coinage style that had become an integral part of everyday life. Ultimately, the 1995 P. Washington Quarter endures as far more than a piece of circulating currency. It stands as a historical keepsake that connects generations through its beauty, purpose, and patriotic message. Whether admired for its gleaming surfaces, studied for its production nuances, or preserved as an heirloom of national pride, this coin continues to evoke fascination and respect. Its blend of history, symbolism, and rarity ensures it will remain a cherished collectible for decades to come, admired not only for what it represents in American heritage but for the timeless craftsmanship that defines it. Next up in the 1978 Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a captivating and historically rich piece within the vast realm of American numismatics, admired by collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This coin, with its enduring design and timeless charm, marks the continuation of one of the most beloved series in U.S. coinage. It embodies both tradition and transition, as it bridges the gap between the early minting years of the Washington Quarter and the soon-to-emerge modern era of U.S. coin design. Revered for its balance of artistic simplicity and patriotic symbolism, the 1978 quarter remains a highly sought-after collectible that captures the essence of America's mid-20th century spirit. Its availability in both circulated and high-grade mint conditions ensures broad appeal, from casual collectors to devoted numismatists who recognize its value as a tangible piece of American history. Introduced as part of the Washington Quarter Series first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the 1978 edition continued this proud legacy. Minted during a period of economic stability and technological advancement in the United States, this coin reflects a nation confident in its progress and deeply rooted in its heritage. The 1978 quarter was produced at both the Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mint Mark facilities, ensuring nationwide circulation. It was part of the final stretch of quarters before the introduction of the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979, making it a symbolic representation of the pre-modern coinage era. Though it does not commemorate a specific event, the 1978 issue encapsulates the ideals of leadership, integrity, and patriotism through the portrait of America's founding father, a timeless image that connects generations of collectors. The obverse of the 1978 Washington Quarter features the dignified bust of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. This portrait, based on Jean Ann Houdon's classical sculpture of Washington, conveys both strength and humility, virtues the nation has long admired. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame Washington's image, while the year 1978 rests prominently below. On the reverse, the majestic heraldic eagle, wings spread in commanding confidence, clutches a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbols of military readiness and peace. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "EPLURIBUSUNUM" crown the design, with quarter dollar inscribed below. Struck from a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 mm in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In pristine mint state condition, its lustrous silver-like surface enhances its visual appeal, making it a striking addition to any collection. While the 1978 Washington Quarter may appear common at first glance, its rarity emerges when one considers its condition and specific varieties. Millions were struck for circulation, but high-grade examples, especially those free from bag marks, scratches, or wear, are far less common today. Quarters from this year with strong luster, sharp detail, and original mint brilliance are prized by collectors. Additionally, a few known minting anomalies, such as die cracks, weak strikes, or slight doubling on the lettering, have been identified and command significant premiums among variety specialists. The 1978 D quarter, in particular, can be difficult to locate in flawless condition due to typical contact marks from mass production, adding an extra layer of challenge for those pursuing the best-preserved specimens. Rarity and condition play a defining role in determining the value of this coin. Circulated examples are easily obtainable at face value, but uncirculated or mint state pieces, especially graded MS-65 or higher, can range in value from $10 to $50. Exceptional examples certified MS-67 or better by PCGS or NGC can exceed $150, while rare error coins or double die varieties may surpass $500 depending on demand and condition. Proof versions struck for collectors at the San Francisco Mint, bearing the S Mint mark, display mirror-like fields and frosted devices, often commanding between $5 and $25 depending on preservation. These subtle variations contribute to the 1978 quarter's enduring intrigue, as collectors continue to uncover distinctions that make each specimen unique. The market value of the 1978 Washington quarter has shown steady appreciation over time, particularly for coins in exceptional states of preservation. As older-clad quarters become increasingly scarce in top grades, their desirability has grown within the numismatic community. Auctions and private sales occasionally spotlight stunning examples that showcase sharp strike details and flawless surfaces, reaffirming their position as collectible treasures. The 1978 issue, though modest in face value, reflects the broader narrative of American coinage evolution, representing both artistry and accessibility. This growing awareness among collectors ensures that demand for pristine examples remains strong in the long term. For those seeking to add the 1978 quarter to their collection, several practical strategies can enhance success. Collectors should prioritize certified coins graded by reputable institutions such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and quality. Inspecting coins for strike clarity, luster, and lack of contact marks is vital when evaluating potential acquisitions. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint offer an especially appealing option due to their mirror finish and sharp contrast between raised and recessed areas. Proper storage is equally crucial. Coins should be housed in airtight holders or capsules to prevent environmental damage and preserve their natural sheen. Avoiding unnecessary handling ensures longevity and helps maintain investment value. Admiratio. Engaging with collector communities, attending coin shows, and following market trends are additional ways to deepen one's understanding of this remarkable coin. Enthusiasts often share insights on subtle die varieties or grading nuances that can substantially affect value. As the Washington Quarter Series continues to captivate new generations, the 1978 issue stands as a cornerstone of mid-century coin collecting. Its connection to both the past and the approaching modern minting era makes it an appealing choice for those who value coins that tell a story through design, history, and preservation. Ultimately, the 1978 Washington beyond its numismatic charm. The 1978 Washington quarter also serves as a symbolic reflection of America's economic and cultural landscape during the late 1970s. This was a period marked by resilience, innovation, and a renewed sense of national pride. The continued use of George Washington's portrait emphasized stability and continuity, values deeply cherished by the nation. Collectors often view the 1978 issue as one of the last true, classic quarters before major changes in design, aesthetics, and composition began shaping modern U.S. coinage. Its understated elegance and refined craftsmanship make it not only a collector's item but also a conversation piece that connects generations through shared history and artistry. For both novice and seasoned numismatists, the 1978 Washington quarter dollar remains a rewarding pursuit, an accessible coin that captures the essence of American heritage in a small yet powerful form. Its enduring appeal lies in its balance between rarity and availability, making it ideal for building or expanding a meaningful collection. Whether preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition, displayed as part of a full Washington quarter set, or admired for its historical depth, this coin continues to represent the lasting beauty and significance of U.S. coinage. As time progresses, its value, both sentimental and monetary, will only continue to grow, solidifying its place as a beloved and enduring treasure in the world of numismatics. Next up in the 1982 D Washington quarter stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in the world of modern American coinage, captivating collectors with its blend of historical significance, scarcity, and enduring beauty. Minted during a pivotal period in U.S. numismatic history, this coin has earned its place as a prized treasure among enthusiasts who appreciate both its artistic detail and its connection to a transformative era. The 1982 D quarter, with its brilliant luster and the distinguished D mint mark signifying its origin from the Denver Mint, continues to draw immense admiration from collectors worldwide. Its scarcity in higher grades and the unique circumstances surrounding its production make it a standout piece that numismatists pursue with great enthusiasm. Historically, the 1982 D Washington quarter was minted at a time of significant change within the United States Mint. In 1982, due to budget constraints and rising production costs, the Mint made the historic decision to halt the production of mint sets, an action that had not occurred in decades. This decision dramatically reduced the number of high-quality, uncirculated 1982 coins available to collectors, instantly setting the 1982 D quarter apart as a rarity. The quarter itself continued the long-standing Washington Quarter series that began in 1932, celebrating the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. However, 1982 marked a turning point as the coin's scarcity was not due to intentional commemoration, but rather to the economic realities of the time, making it a tangible reminder of the fiscal challenges of the early 1980s. The design of the 1982 D Washington Quarter retains the timeless beauty that has defined this series since its inception. The obverse features the dignified bust of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan, his gaze steady and symbolic of leadership and integrity. The inscriptions "Liberty in God We Trust" and the year 1982 encircle the portrait, framed with classic simplicity. The reverse displays the bold image of an American eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbols of both strength and peace. The D mint mark placed discreetly to the right of Washington's ponytail signifies its origin from the Denver Mint. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, showcasing the familiar craftsmanship and symmetry collectors have long admired. One of the most distinctive features of the 1982 D Washington Quarter lies not in its design, but in its rarity, particularly in uncirculated condition. Because no official mint sets were produced that year, most 1982 D quarters entered circulation, resulting in widespread wear and tear. Finding pristine uncirculated specimens today is a true challenge, and such examples command significant premiums in the numismatic market. Furthermore, varieties and minor die errors such as weak strikes or doubled dies have also been documented, each adding an additional layer of intrigue for specialized collectors. The combination of these factors makes the 1982 D quarter a coin that rewards both the historian and the treasure hunter. Rarity is the cornerstone of the 1982 D Washington Quarter's appeal. While millions were minted for general circulation, very few survived in high-grade condition. Collectors seeking mint state, MS examples graded MS65 or higher often face steep competition and limited availability. The coin's scarcity and pristine condition, coupled with its historical context, has made it one of the standout issues of the early 1980s. Even circulated examples, when sharply struck and well-preserved, are sought after by enthusiasts looking to complete their Washington Quarter series with genuine, problem-free pieces from this elusive year. In today's market, the 1982 D Washington Quarter exhibits a stable and rising value, particularly in higher grades. A lightly circulated coin might command only a modest premium over face value, but uncirculated examples certified by major grading services can fetch anywhere between $40 to $150, depending on the grade and eye appeal. Exceptional examples in MS66 or higher have been known to sell for $300 to $800, while coins exhibiting rare die varieties or extraordinary luster can approach or even exceed the $1,000 mark at specialized auctions. This steady appreciation reflects the growing awareness of its scarcity and the sustained interest of collectors who understand the historical and numismatic importance of this issue. For collectors, acquiring a 1982 D Washington Quarter requires both diligence and discernment. Because so few uncirculated examples exist, it's essential to focus on coins that have been professionally graded or that display sharp details, full luster, and minimal contact marks. When purchasing raw coins, buyers should examine the surfaces carefully under proper lighting, paying close attention to the eagle's wings and Washington's cheek, two areas that often show the first signs of wear. Collectors are also advised to purchase from reputable dealers, auction houses, or established numismatic marketplaces to ensure authenticity and avoid cleaned or altered examples. Proper preservation plays a crucial role in maintaining the beauty and value of the 1982 D Quarter. Storing the coin in an airtight holder or capsule can help protect it from environmental damage, while keeping it away from moisture, oils, and temperature fluctuations ensures its long-term stability. Handling should always be done with cotton gloves or by the edges to prevent fingerprint oils from dulling its surfaces. For those who wish to display their coins, using archival quality materials and maintaining consistent lighting conditions can preserve the coin's brilliance and detail for generations to come. Beyond its tangible worth, the 1982 D Washington Quarter embodies the enduring legacy of American coinage and the nation's evolving economic narrative. It tells a story of adaptation, resilience, and the intricate relationship between artistry and necessity. As collectors hold this coin, they connect to a period when the mint faced challenging decisions that would forever impact the availability and desirability of modern coinage. This quarter serves as a lasting symbol of how circumstance and craftsmanship can intertwine to create a masterpiece of numismatic history. In conclusion, the 1982 D Washington quarter is far more than just a 25-cent piece. It is a captivating artifact that bridges history, artistry, and rarity. From its origins during an economically challenging time to its elegant design and elusive high-grade examples, every aspect of this coin adds to its mystique. Collectors who pursue it are not only adding a valuable coin to their collection, but also a tangible piece of American history. Whether treasured for its beauty, its scarcity, or its historical resonance, the 1982 D quarter remains one of the most rewarding and enduring gems in the Washington Quarter series. The enduring charm of the 1982 D Washington quarter lies in its ability to connect collectors with a very human story. The 1982 D quarter represents more than a hunt for rarity. It's a journey into the heart of American numismatic history. Owning one of these coins in uncirculated condition is like holding a preserved moment from 1982, a year that tested the U.S. Mint and rewarded collectors with one of the most intriguing quarters of the modern era. As interest in vintage U.S. coinage continues to rise, the 1982 D Washington quarter stands as both a wise investment and a profound reminder of how even ordinary circulation coins can achieve legendary status through circumstance, scarcity, and story. What makes the 1982 D Washington quarter even more captivating is how it has aged with such distinction in the world of coin collecting. Over 4 decades later, this coin continues to spark excitement among enthusiasts who recognize its blend of rarity and artistry. Each surviving example tells a story of survival, of a coin that beat the odds, enduring circulation yet maintaining its brilliance and integrity. Its modest face value belies the historical weight it carries, making it a remarkable testament to American craftsmanship and the unforeseen treasures hidden in everyday currency. As time passes, the 1982 D quarter's reputation only grows stronger, and its allure deepens with every discovery of a high-grade specimen. Collectors cherish it not merely as a piece of metal but as a fragment of American legacy, one that connects generations through shared passion and historical curiosity. It stands proudly as a symbol of endurance, elegance, and evolving value, proving that even in a modern age of mass production, certain coins still possess the power to inspire wonder, admiration, and a lasting sense of pride among numismatists worldwide.